It's 4:23 right now. I don't think you can see much on camera, but I'm out in the woods walking up and down a hill with a heavy-ass backpack. In case you're wondering why, I just got back from a trip with my boys, a vacation, which lasted a couple of days. Got back on Thursday, late in the evening, and I went to bed at around, just past midnight, I think. Slept through the entirety of Friday, so I actually woke up at, 5 p.m., 5:30, since I was a little sleep deprived. And my head was just real mushy. Like, I was not just not in the mood, but not in the, mental state to really do anything, which I always find kind of annoying. I don't really like wasted days, if you will. But I had slept for such a long time that I just couldn't get myself to focus on work. Like, I was genuinely struggling even after I had had some caffeine and, had water and taken my supplements for magnesium and stuff like that. I couldn't properly focus on work. I was gonna finish my script for a video that I've been working on for quite a while now on meditation, which I've been researching a lot. That's the reason I haven't uploaded in a while. And then I was going to record it and edit and upload it. But yeah, I just couldn't get myself to do it. So I sat there for a little while and played some chess, had a meal, watched an episode of a series I'm currently watching, or I finished watching, was the final episode. And I kind of realized this day is going to be complete and utter trash. Like, this day is going to be a complete waste of time if I don't get up and do something about the fact that I have, slept for too long. And if I don't, get going in some way, shape, or form, if I don't do something to get myself out of this state of being, then I'm just going to sit around for the next 4 hours and do the same stuff I've been doing, play some online chess and watch stuff. So I thought, what is the most uncomfortable thing I could do right now? At that point, it was, I don't know, maybe 10 in the evening, something like that. I had gone, I'd done my grocery shopping, I'd done a couple of small things I had to take care of, but apart from that, I'd done nothing. I'd, spent the last 2 or 3 hours just wasting time. And so I thought, what would be really uncomfortable right now? Because going outside and maybe going for a run or something, that's not really challenging in any way. So I thought, why don't I take a backpack and stuff 20 kilos of just weights in there. And I'll bring some food and some water because I'll be out there for a couple of hours. I can barely speak anymore. And I'll just head out into the woods and look for a reasonably high hill and just walk up and down. And that sounded so uncomfortable and just terrible that at first I was like, no, this is a stupid idea. But then as I sat there and was watching a video, I thought more and more, that actually sounds kind of cool. And it would feel really cool to do it and just go back home afterwards and, know that I did it. So I packed my stuff. I charged my phone. I downloaded an audiobook for, the way into the woods, and now I'm in the woods for the time that I'm here walking up and down this hill, which is about, I'd say maybe 40 meters high, perhaps. And it's about a 200, maybe 300 meter walk all the way to the top from where I'm at right now. I'm at the bottom. This is my base camp where I've got my food, some hard-boiled eggs. I brought some skyr, but I've already eaten this. And some drink, water, and some, what is it called? Powerade. Right. So, yeah, it's about a 200, 300 meter walk in that direction. Uphill. Yeah, I came here. I started walking up and down. I decided to do this 21 times, just because 21 is a very satisfying number. And afterwards, I'm going to head back home. And I've been at it for, I think, I headed out at around maybe just shy of 1 a.m. And we've got 4:30 right now. So, yeah, I've been at it for 3.5 hours. And I just very spontaneously decided to record this video. I'm already at 16 walks. So I did 16 walks up the hill, 16 walks down. Got 5 to go. I'm taking a bit of a longer break right now. Eating some food, drinking some liquid before I do the final 5, and then I have to obviously do the trip back home as well on foot. And I just felt like recording this video because I haven't uploaded in a while, and I don't know, this was such a random thing I just decided to do. I'm going to turn the camera around again. By the way, I have no clue whether you can even see me in the darkness. I'm just going to attempt doing this because obviously the flashlight, oh shit, it actually went out right there. Yeah, the flashlight is on the front of the camera. Battery is too low to use flash right now. But yeah, this was such a random thing I just decided to do that ended up being kind of cool. I'm really enjoying being out here at night. I'm really glad I didn't just sit around at home because obviously, I had slept for a long ass time. Like for 15, 16 hours. Not continuously, I was awake in between, but still, obviously I wouldn't have been able to go to bed. So I probably would have spent a lot of time just because I was incapable of working, moping around, watching stuff. And yeah, so in hindsight, I'm just really, really happy I chose to do this. It's actually kind of fun, even though it's very grueling to do. But it's also really, really satisfying. And after I finished like the first 9 walks, I took my first extended break, like a 10, 15 minute break, where I had some food and sat down for a minute. It really felt kind of easy, to be honest. So, if anything, I'm going to try to finish this video because, looking at the darkness is probably not the most interesting thing in the world. I forgot what I was going to say. You have to forgive me for rambling about here. Obviously, I'm a little dehydrated and I've been walking for hours. So, yeah, I'm trying to get my shit together here. If you're watching this right now sitting at home on your ass watching YouTube. Maybe you're nice and comfy on your couch, watching this on your phone, on your laptop. Maybe you're on your PC playing a video game while you're watching this. Maybe you're doom scrolling, I don't know. And you clicked on this video. Maybe the takeaway here is, right now as you're watching this, think of something that would be really uncomfortable right now. That would be some hard-ass work, but would feel kind of cool afterwards. Like you would feel impressed with yourself for having done it. And then maybe just get up and go do it. I finished my final 21st way up and down the hill. I am, very satisfied. Glad I did this. It's been 4.5 hours, a little more than 4.5 hours since I set out from home. I'm gonna head back now, probably around, maybe a 30-minute walk. Might take a little longer with the backpack. I may have to take some breaks. I'm out of water or food as well. But this was really, really fun, really epic. And I hope, if anything, this random video has inspired you to get off your ass, just do something cool, do something challenging that gets you out of your comfort zone. That's just really unpleasant, because, when I first had this idea, I, as I said before, really didn't want to do it. But just the fact that it felt so outlandish and so random to do this in the middle of the night really motivated me to get out here and do it. And now the sun's coming up, and 4.5 hours later, I'm done. And it wasn't that hard, really, and kind of fun, to be honest. So yeah, get out there and get after it, I guess. See you around.